Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Final Gear, and today let's review a new SSR pilot character known as Trida. Let's analyze her skills and let's see if she's gonna be of any help to the current meta contents or not. That said, now let's look into her details. She seems to be a sniper unit. Looking into her stats, she seems to have a very average overall stats. Looking into her skill information, let's start with her ultimate skill known as High Gear Purse. Summons laser drones and fires 6 laser bolts in a straight line, dealing 1100% damage. Pretty boring thus far, not really great damage out there. Increases her damage and crit chance by 5% for 8 seconds. Okay, just 5%, not good. Does not stack but can be refreshed. Alright. But after equipping her cosmic shoot, she is actually gonna get a lot more interesting. Look at this. Her laser drones attack a random target. There we go. They deal 183% of Trida's damage, which I would say is pretty impressive, and have a same crit chance, critical damage, and accuracy with her. Oh my god, seems like her drones are gonna be a really good contribution to her total damage output, okay? Trida gains superpowered for 6 seconds, and within that superpowered state, she can double her damage output. And guess what? Superpowered can be refreshed as well. That is so awesome, okay? So this ultimate skill will cost you guys 6,000 energy cost, which I think is a little bit expensive, but still doable. So I would say the costume mix suit is really required by our new SSR pilot character known as Trida. Costume mix suit is very essential for her indeed. That said, now let's move on into her first passive skill known as Coordinate. It says every 3 seconds boost damage output by 2%, stacks up to 10 times. But after the costume mix suit activation, every 3 seconds boost damage by up to 7.5% and critical damage by 2%, and it can stack up to a total of 10 times, meaning like she can boost her damage output by a total of 75%, which is humongous, and her critical damage can be boosted by up to 20%, which I would say is really amazing. Alright, so try to give her a lot of crit builds and she can actually do really good in the battlefield out there. Looking into her second passive skill known as Expedite, it says boost critical damage by 20%. A lot more critical damage boost right over here. Alright, sounds a little bit boring right over here, but with the costume mix suit activation, guess what guys, we have a lot more effects. Boost critical damage by 30% instead of 20%, and accuracy by 20%. Superpowered grants 20% chance to refresh its duration during Trida's standard attack. So while Trida is superpowered, with her standard attacks, she has got that 20% chance to refresh the superpowered state, so that she can have a longer duration of superpowered, and with that superpowered status, she can actually deal double the damage on the enemies, which is really good for her overall damage output, and I think it is really awesome. Alright, and now finally let's move on into her third passive skill, which I would say is the most interesting passive skill out of all. Okay, let's look into this right over here. Doubles damage when health is below 50% or when attacking an enemy with a shield. The effect can stack. Alright, the effect can stack, and it seems a little bit hard to pull, but hey, after getting the costume mix suit, it actually becomes a little bit easier to gain this passive skill effect. Okay, it says doubles damage when health is below 80%, which I think is pretty easy to manage. When attacking an enemy below 80% health, or when attacking an enemy with this shield. So there are a total of 3 conditions out here. If your health is below 80%, or if the health of the enemy is below 80%, right? It's so easy to attain this effect right over here. Or when attacking an enemy with a shield. Alright, 3 conditions met and you will be able to double your damage output. And guess what guys, the effects can stack. So in case if your HP is below 80%, if the HP of the enemy is also below 80%, and if the enemy also has shield on himself, oh my god. So 2 times 2 times 2. Are we gonna be able to do like 8 times more damage to the enemies? Is that what it is trying to say right over here? The effects can stack? Oh well. Like 8 times the attack, that is like super insane. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe I'm a little bit confused out here, but damn, that would be super fantastic, because it says right over here the effects can stack, ladies and gentlemen. My god, this is freaking insane. This is freaking insane. So if this actually really goes on nicely with all those like these effects being triggered, then well, our Trida can deal some crazy insane damage to the enemies out there, which is definitely gonna put a very big smile on your face, guys. So Trida, this unit is a totally OP unit indeed, a really amazing, a new god tier unit, I believe, in this game, and definitely I will be putting her right away in the SS tier. That's how amazing this character really is. Alright, so if you are asking me, should we really summon the SSR rarity Trida, and well, the answer is simply yes. Try to get her right off the bat, and also try to get her cosmic suit, because without her cosmic suit, she is gonna be very useless indeed. With her cosmic suit, she is gonna be a really tremendously high-powered DPS unit in the game out there, and that's gonna be our Trida, and she looks so fantastic out there as well. Definitely a waifu unit out here, in my opinion. And that's it. See you guys in the next video. Do summon for her.